This hair is stressing me out. Welcome back, guys. So, welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to support me and my channel. Today, I have a super huge haul for you. I ordered from Colourpop. Let's cover this guy right here. Ordered from Colourpop, and I have so much to share because not only did I place an order on Colourpop, but I also did a big old Ulta haul as well. So I wanted to share with you all of the exciting things that I purchased for myself because, you know, 'tis the season to be spending money, right? So this is basically my Cyber Monday week haul. I just got all of my things now. It took Colourpop forever to send me all my things. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox all of the little things that I have. I haven't touched anything that's in here. Didn't break. I haven't touched anything that's in here. So yeah, so let's get into it. So I'm going to first do all of the Colourpop things because I'm the most excited to touch all of that. And then I'm going to go into all of the Ulta things because I've already played with that stuff. I also, actually, let me do this first. Okay, so the first things that I bought, actually that are outside of Ulta and Colourpop's website, is I made a Farsali order. Now they had a 50% off on these guys, which is why I purchased them, and I have really been excited for these things ever since they launched. So the first thing was the eye cream, which is the brightening turmeric eye cream. It's called Haldi Eyes, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Haldi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyways, I've been using this. I really like it. It feels so nice underneath the eyes is what it looks like. It feels almost like a water cream consistency, but you know, hopefully you've felt like the consistency of like water creams and stuff, so, or like a gel cream or something like that. It kind of feels like that, but it feels really soft underneath the eyes. It feels really nice underneath makeup. Really like it. Doesn't make my makeup look thick or cakey or any of that. It's not something that sinks completely into the skin, but definitely you do feel the moisture. Now the other thing is the lip mask. This is the unicorn lip mask. Okay, so this is the lip mask, and I've used this a few times as well. To be honest, I had a feeling that this wasn't going to be my absolute favorite, but I did think it was going to be nice. And it does feel nice on your lips, definitely feels moisturizing, all of that, but it's not one of those lip masks that you put on at night and you still feel it in the morning. It's not like that. Feels lovely. You can definitely use it underneath any kind of lipsticks or liquid lipsticks and stuff like that. Feels beautiful. All right, so let's first get into the one thing of Colourpop that I have already tried, and that is this beautiful lip set here called, I believe it's called the Franken lip set, Franken Lips, I'm not sure, but I don't know how to pronounce her name. It is a collab. Safia, I'm not sure, I hope I'm not butchering that name, but she is this beautiful girl. On Instagram, I will link her below. She had a collab with Colourpop, and I believe this came out sometime just before the holidays, or obviously before the holidays, before the Halloween, and they were sold out almost immediately. And so the component is so beautiful. They all have these little bats on them, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these guys for you because I have so much to show you. I'm gonna go very quickly. I will show you here. Okay, so the very first shade up here is called Bikini Bottom. That is the most nude shade, super pretty on my skin tone. When I wear it on my lips, it is a very nude shade, almost blanks out my lips. Not completely like concealer lips or anything like that, but still does definitely blank them out a little bit. Very pretty. The next one is called Mrs. Morris. This next one, this is like a grungy kind of a taupey shade. Really pretty, but very grungy. This one is a nice rosy shade. This one is called Bury Me in Lipsticks. The red here is absolutely gorgeous. It's called Fred. This deeper burgundy shade here is called Screamer. And this guy right here is one of my favorites. It's called Brucey. I also bought from Colourpop this lip liner called Alt, and I bought it for specifically the Brucey shade here. So you can see here, it does make a really pretty combo with the Brucey shade of lipstick, and the Brucey lipstick is like a grayish, bluish green color. Right. So next Colourpop purchase, I finally purchased the BFF3 lippy stick, or sorry, lippy pencil, and let me show you what it looks like. It's like a nice deep brown shade. Not as deep as the cap, but it is kind of like a dark cocoa shade. Okay, I also purchased the new Pretty Fresh, there we go, the new Pretty Fresh concealers. So these are the shades that I purchased. Light 50W and medium 90W. I have not opened them yet, but they have the hyaluronic acid in it. It is supposed to be like a nice fuller coverage concealer. This one is the light shade. Oh, perfect. I do think this is going to be a perfect shade for me. I don't know if you guys can see it there. So that is the light shade. And then the medium ivory, not medium ivory, I don't know where I got that from. The medium 90W. Let's open this one. Ooh, perfect. This is another really good shade for me, I think. So this one is the light, and this one here is the medium, and they're pretty similar in tone. So I really like this. Okay, next up, I finally purchased, I don't know why I had taken so long to purchase this particular shade, the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in shade Weenie. I really like a rosy toned, or like a rose goldy shade, and so this is the shade here. Let me swatch it for you. I love these Super Shock. Ooh, that's my kind of tone, and that is the swatch here. So pretty. Definitely my kind of shade. So glad I picked that up. And okay, now this is what I have been waiting for so long. I have been aching, quaking to get this stuff. Okay, so I purchased another little empty Z palette. This is the Kathleen Lights collab. It's just empty. And so I'm going to be showing you the shades that I purchased, because I got so many single shadows. I bought all of these single shadows. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 single shadows. So as I take them out, I'm going to swatch them for you, and then I'm going to put them in my little empty palette. All right, and you're gonna see that it's a nice basic boring theme of all the shades that I chose, because that's who I am as a person, so YOLO. All right, so first one is shade Painted Lady. Now, when I made my first purchase, this guy sold out, and it is like a nice peachy, oh, it's kind of crumbly. It's a little more crumbly than I'd like. So that's Painted Lady. It's like a peachy, almost glittery kind of a shade. Here is another one. This one is called So Good. This one's a little bit more golden. Not as crumbly. All right, this one is a matte. This one is called In Frequency. Oh. This one is like a nice, kind of like a warm, mid-tone, almost light matte brown. It's called Zing. About the same deepness as the last shade, only this one's definitely much more neutral, kind of leaning towards the cool tone. You can see it here. This one is called What's Yo Sign. This one looks like it's got a little bit of like I don't know that you can see it on camera, but it's definitely got a hair of like a shimmer. Not a shimmer, but like very, very, very like tiny little micro glitters in it. It's definitely not going to pick up. You can barely even see it on my skin tone, but it's right here. It definitely has a little bit of a sheen, but it is a matte. But it's got tiny, tiny, tiny little micro glitters. I don't know that you can tell so much, but really pretty. This next one is called TBH. Another matte, actually kind of satin, kind of like a satin finish. I don't know that you can see that. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Kind of like a bronzery shade. It's on the warm side for sure. Shade now called Finesse, another matte. This one's almost kind of, it reminds me of another shade that I have, not sure, but this one is more like a reddish tone, deeper brown shade. So that's that one. This one's definitely more of a cool tone brown now. This one is called Pretty Please. Definitely cooler in shade and tone. Definitely taupier, cooler, kind of like a lighter brown. Definitely you could see the grayish in it. Really pretty. This one is called 20 something. It's more of a golden tone. Looks like it has a little bit of a kind of like a duochrome, but not really. See why, you know, I'm getting kind of annoyed that some of these are very crumbly. Ooh, but this looks gorgeous. Another metallic, this one is called Twin Star. Definitely lighter. This one looks beautiful. You know, still kind of crumbly. I'm going to do it up here. This is such an awkward place. So this one's a little bit more yellowy golden, but like a really light golden. This last metallic shade is called Nectar. This is another one that when I placed my very first order, it sold out, and then the very next day they had it again, so I had to place another order. This one is definitely different than the bunch. This is a cool tone lilac shade. Another kind of crumbly one, really annoying, but this one's a little bit, it's still crumbly but softer than the others. Very silvery lilac-y shade here. I'm here for this color. It's so, so, so pretty. All right, so on to my Ulta haul. I got a ton of things. First up, these guys right here, these Essence Pure Nude Highlighters. This one is in shade Be My Sunlight, and it is like a bronzy kind of golden highlight. The texture of these powders is so beautiful. Definitely reminds me of the Hourglass powders that I like so much, only that the Hourglass ambient powders are like a softer kind of a sheen that you can put all over your face. This is definitely more highlighty, and this one is called Be My Highlight. So the Be My Highlight is definitely a little bit lighter, and then this is the Be My Sunlight. Okay, I got two brow products. I got this NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil. It's the one that has this pointy cap here, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. I really like this, and it's a nice ashy brown, exactly as it's called. And this is what I have in my brows now. I've had a really hard time trying to find a kind of dupe for my Urban Decay Brow Blade. That is my absolute favorite in the shade Neutral Nana. I love that, but it's a little bit pricey. It's, I believe, $26, and I've been going through them very quickly, and so I cannot continue spending $26 on just a brow pencil, and so I needed to find something that was comparable, and this is the best option so far next to my Morphe Arch Obsessions. This is in the shade Latte. Still very similar. This comes in a whole kind of set. I believe this was $18 for this entire set, which comes with a brow, what is this called? Brow brush with a spoolie. It comes with a like a pomade, brow pomade. It comes with this highlighter stick. It's not really a highlight. It's one of those, like, you know, kind of like a matte concealer-y shade that you can use for underneath the brow to kind of help accentuate the arch in your brow. I've never used it. That's not something that I do. It comes with the Morphe brow pencil. Again, shade Latte, has a spoolie at the end as well. Let me do a little swatchy swatch. Let me do it here. That is the swatch here. Let me compare it next to the next one so you guys can see the shades. So that's the Morphe one here, and so right next to it, oh, I went too far, I don't want it to break off. And so you guys can see here the difference. They're very similar in shade, so I really like them. And then it also comes with a setting gel, a brow setting gel. I am a fan of the gel, but not a fan of the brush. As you can see, it has, let me see here, let me put this down. So it has like bristles on one end, and then it doesn't have any on the other end, or rather they're very, very short. So it's kind of like an awkward bristle situation. And then the bristles up on the top you see there, they're really long, and I feel like in comparison to my brows, it's kind of big. So I'm not a huge fan of the actual brush head on here, the little bristles on it, the little spoolie, I guess, but the actual brow gel itself is nice. Oh, actually one more brow thing. I also got from Essence the eyebrow pen. I love this. This is so nice. It has one of those like little 3-prong little brushes. I don't know that you guys can see. Oh, there you go. Okay, this stuff is so nice. It looks so natural. Let's see if I can show you on this side. So you can definitely do little brush strokes for your brows, and it actually looks very natural when you put it in the brows. So I'm gonna start first with this lipstick from JCat. It is the Scene Stealer lipstick, ultra creamy lipstick in shade Unlimited. These are extremely, extremely creamy, and I have tried it out already. This is the shade here. It's a nice pinky nude shade. From Essence, I got this. This is nude. It is a deep kind of purple. This is the shade Strong. This is, again, like a deep purple, as I said. Also a creamy consistency there. This is another one from the This Is Nude collection or line from Essence. This is the shade Real, 06 Real. Okay, this one's obviously a deeper nude, kind of more like a red based almost. And so this is the first of some of the few products that I bought. I've owned this before. This is one of their lipsticks. I believe these are like $1.99 or something. And I just can't find it, or it was really old, so I just repurchased it because I do really like this shade. This is called Cashmere. It's nice. It's a really nice taupey brown. It is a kind of metallic-y brown shade Really, really pretty. I believe that Kathleen Lights is who kind of got me hooked on this shade. She mentioned it a few years ago on her channel, and I believe she actually just posted a video recently mentioning that she repurchased it herself too. And so it's so funny that she had just repurchased it because I had repurchased it about a few days prior to when I saw that video, and I was like, yes, sis, I love this shade. This is in the shade Barrett. Wait, no. Yes, Barrett All. This is another one of the Wet n Wild lipsticks that I purchased. A nice nude as well. This one is a little bit more matte, but still very creamy in shade, or in texture rather. This is another one in Mochalicious. This, I believe, is Raw Beauty Christie's absolute favorite lipstick shade, Mochalicious. This is gorgeous. A beautiful, beautiful, deep, deep nude shade. I love this shade. All right, one more. This one is in the shade Java. This is another one of like the $1.99 ones. Shade Java, another nude because, you know, God help me. Do I have enough nudes? That's Java. This is gorgeous. I love this shade. And then I purchased one of their liquid lipsticks. I used to have all of these. This one is called Behind the Bleachers, one of their liquid catsuit lipsticks. This one's so, so, so pretty. I haven't worn it out yet, but it's like a nice red but rosy. I don't know. It's just different, and I think it's gorgeous. So that's that right here. Behind the Bleachers, it's called. Beautiful holiday red. As you can see, there's a theme on my channel. I'm either wearing a nude lip or I'm wearing a red. All right, I also bought 2 lip liners from Wet n Wild. These are like the, you know, like the wooden lip liners. I think these are like 99 cents or something like that. This one is called Chestnut, and this one is called Brandy Wine. So this one's in the shade Chestnut and Brandy Wine. So Chestnut is the warmer brown shade here, and Brandy Wine is the more deeper kind of, I don't know, it's kind of nudie but also kind of berry at the same time. So this one is the Brandy Wine and this one is the Chestnut. All right, so almost down to the end here. I also bought 2 lip liners from Essence. These are the soft contouring lip liners. One of them is called Sucker for Gray and the other one is called Melt Your Heart. So Melt Your Heart is the red one and Sucker for Gray is the more purpley one. So again, a wooden lip liner here. So this one is Melt Your Heart. And this more purpley taupey shade here is the Sucker for Gray. I also bought a LA Girl lip liner. This is the Perfect Precision lip liner. This one is in the shade Sugar and Spice. Pretty sure I bought another one of these, but it's in my purse somewhere. Not sure where. But this one is in the shade Sugar and Spice. This one right here. And then last but not least, I bought these NYX Lingerie Push-Up lipsticks. And these are a little interesting. So first of all, the nudie shade is called Bedtime Flirt. This one's really, really pretty. Well, they're both really pretty in my opinion, obviously. That's why I bought them. So this nudie one is called Bedtime Flirt. And then the one that I am actually wearing on my lips that I've been wearing throughout the video is called French Maid. And I'm going to tell you why I think they're interesting. First of all, they're very matte, which I like. They feel pretty creamy on the lips, so I can layer them, which I like because not like liquid lipsticks that if you layer the liquid lipsticks, they get kind of chunky and all that. However, if you've smelled these, they smell like icy hot. I kid you not, this smells like icy hot. Now, it doesn't really feel like icy hot when you're putting them on. They have maybe like a hair of a tingle situation happening when you're putting them on initially. That little tingle definitely goes away very quickly, and I haven't had any kind of reaction while I'm wearing them or anything like that, as if, you know, if I were to actually put icy hot on my lips, I'm sure I would have some sort of a reaction. I would not try that at home. I've never done it, but I would assume so. But these definitely smell like icy hot. They definitely have that icy hot Bengay, not Tiger Balm, but like a Bengay icy hot scent to them. And you smell it obviously as you're putting it on. You can kind of feel it a little bit as you're putting it on, and then it kind of dissipates and it goes away. Anyways, guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day to support me and my channel. I truly do appreciate it and everything you do for me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click that little thumbs up button to show me and others that you liked this video. Also, if you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel by clicking the little subscribe, and also click the little notification bell and you will get a notification anytime I upload a video. I hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful day or night wherever you are, and thank you again. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.